Hi everyone. I don't know if there's anybody who is live to join me right now, but we're going to talk about everything Taurus. Happy birthday to all of my Tauruses, my Taurus friends. And I have so many Taurus friends. So if your sun, your moon, or your rising sign is in Taurus, you're going to want to watch this video. And I'm going to hopefully give you a little bit of insight into Taurus and maybe a little deeper insight than what you already know. So I'm just going to dive in, and if you want to ask a question or if you want to leave a comment, please feel free. Give me a thumbs up, a like if you are enjoying this video. And let's talk about Taurus, and happy birthday Taurus. If you have a moon in Taurus, if you have your rising sign, if you have your lover, your child, your partner, your husband, your coworker, your boss, this just might help you. I'm going to try to be a little bit quick, speak from the heart, and just share with you some things that come to mind with Taurus. Now, I might not get to everything. In my Aries video, somebody said, gosh, you left a lot of stuff out. I know, because I'm just doing this spontaneously, and you just can't say it all. I mean, there are books. You should see my bookshelves. I've just got gobs and gobs and gobs of information. It's endless. But let me tell you a few things. Taurus is an earth sign. Its best friends are Virgo and Capricorn. So if you are a Virgo or a Capricorn, you're going to be able to really understand your Taurus friend. It's ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus represents the arts. Venus is Aphrodite. Love, beauty, peace, and harmony. Tauruses are sensualists. They are so sensual, and what I mean by this is they really have mastered taste, the senses, taste, touch, looks, feel. If you look at most Tauruses, they are dressed or put together so beautifully. They like to be both beautiful and comfortable. You might find a Taurus that is just exquisitely gorgeous, just naturally. Look at George Clooney. He is a Taurus. He's kind of a quintessential Taurus. He looks comfortable, and he, of course, is beautiful, ruled by Venus, right? So Tauruses hate conflict. They can create it with their stubbornness, but they absolutely hate conflict. Can you hear my dog, Teddy? He has a Taurus moon. Listen, he's having a dream. I don't know if you can hear him back there, but he's dreaming. My dog has a Taurus moon, and I love it. So I'm going to try not to listen to him barking right now in his sleep, dreaming. Let me tell you, Tauruses are fixed. And this is sort of to their detriment. So we're going to talk about how Tauruses do themselves in, because we all do ourselves in. They are the connoisseur. You know, Tauruses, gosh, they know the difference between quality, phenomenal quality of things. They know the difference between good and great. And they are the stable pragmatist. They are the builders. And they are the sensualist. So when they aren't operating at their highest self, they're the lazy coaster. They get fixed and stuck in a rut, and they become, at their worst, they become so fixed in their own ways that their life feels or becomes redundant so badly, so much, so severely, that the redundancy of their life, just doing the same thing over and over and over, leaves them digging themselves into such a rut that they actually lose their fun. They lose their joy for life. They lose their purpose for living. They become quite mechanical. Now, that is also what is so loyal about them, and that is their gift. And I bet you the Tauruses that you know have developed a craft that they are really good at, a craft or a talent or a technique, and they do one thing or two things exceptionally well. They are here to build a foundation and a structure, which actually is building their self-worth. So when they build security in their life, brick by brick, by brick by brick by brick, by utilizing their craft and their skill and their talent, what they're doing is really building their sense of self and their self-worth and their own value. And then they can find meaning, value, and purpose. They crave and need security so badly. And that's why they are pretty predictable. Now, I'm not saying Tauruses can't be spontaneous and fun and joyful, but they are probably, I might say, the most reliable sign. If they say they're going to show up, they're going to show up. If they say they're going to donate blood, they're going to donate blood. They're a loyalist. They are their word. When they operate with integrity, they are true. Their word is golden. So they're here to build everlasting foundations. They're here to build true legacies. They want their heritage, their meaning, their life, their value to have made something with it and to mean something. And they teach others perseverance. They teach others how to build and create security. They create internal and external security for themselves and for their loved ones. And so they value this. They become literally the pillar of strength in their lives. Sometimes they don't even like relying on other people, because they don't trust other people to be there for them like they are for themselves or like they are for you. And they have a hard time finding people who will reciprocate this level of loyalty. Ice water on this sunny Seattle day, if you wanted to know. It's not yet 5 o'clock. You know, Tauruses move slowly, thoughtfully, and pragmatically. They are routine. They are the bull. So they move very slowly, and then when you piss them off, wham. They can move fast, but they move thoughtfully and slowly. And so they kind of contain their energy, if you will. They conserve energy. They like to assess situations and really analyze their environment. They're very in touch with their environment. These are the sensualists. So they've mastered the concrete world. If you can touch it, then you can probably master it. Tauruses do also like ideas, but they really love feel-goods. They love unbelievable, great cooking and food. They can be phenomenal chefs. They love knitting or crocheting or sewing or making beautiful clothes or just wearing beautiful, comfortable clothes. They will have the best bed sheets, I promise you. If you're so lucky to sleep in a Taurus's bed, I promise you it is going to smell good, feel good, and look good. And so will they. Find me a Taurus that really isn't beautiful. Tauruses are born to be beautiful. They have everlasting beauty, so they have the beauty as a young child, but then they also grow into their beauty. Audrey Hepburn is a Taurus, George Clooney. I mean, these people were born to be beautiful, or born to discover beauty, or see beauty, or understand beauty. Beauty is a huge theme in a Taurus's life. If you invite a Taurus over for an evening out, I promise you they're probably going to be their version of beautiful. You know, Taurus is hot stuff. They are sexy as hell. They are probably right up there with Scorpio, because they're, you know, Scorpio can be very sexualized and Taurus can be sensual. So there is a difference. So Taurus will want the best back rub and a bubble bath. Again, anything that feels good. If you look at Channing Tatum, he's a Taurus, hot stuff, right? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Their guiding principle is I'm determined. And so if you give them a goal, they like hard goals. They are a bull. They have stamina, by the way. Stamina. These people can last a lifetime. If they have their heart and soul, and if they believe that what they're investing in or you are of value, and you are a safe bet and you are secure. You represent security to them. They will give you everything. They will, as I said, their word and their commitment is golden. And so because they're stubbornly fixed, they can become stubbornly fixed in their routine with you. So they become really loyal to you. However, like a bull, it is kind of, I will talk about the detriments, because I spent a lot of time on the detriments of Pisces, and I spent a lot of time on the detriments of Aries and the other signs too, so I think it's important. But Tauruses are pretty fixed. They are not the most open-minded sign. This is not like Aquarius energy. These people have very strong opinions, just like a bull, and they kind of see life black and white. They do this because they want to be safe. Everything inside of them works towards security and safety. In our world today, security and safety oftentimes, not always, comes with cash, money. If there's a perception, I'm not saying this is my belief system, and this is not all Taurus's belief system. Thanks for the thumbs up. Somebody's nice to me. Thank you for my one thumbs up. I'm so glad you're enjoying this. Anyways, Taurus works for the dollar, and they work for security. They invest in things that will make them safe, and they believe that money can keep them safe. If you have a lot of money, you can buy a security system, or you can be safer. So they do usually subscribe to the idea that if you have money, you have security and safety. They do want emotional security too. They also believe knowledge is power, but truthfully, they like the cash. They like bank. So here's my recommendation. You should have a few good Tauruses in your inner circle, because if you ever need bail money, if you ever need a loan, or if you ever need bailing out of some big giant problem, there's a couple true things about Tauruses. One, they are going to answer the telephone when you call them. They will. They actually will answer the phone. If they don't answer the phone, they will actually call you back. And that's how loyal Tauruses are. So if you're stuck in jail and you have one person to call, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, call your Taurus friend. One, they're going to answer the phone, and two, they have bail money. They do usually have a savings account filled with emergency money. Now, if you are a Taurus and you don't live like that, I do think that that is a value of yours, and you want to live like that. So Tauruses are really pretty good money managers. They're not giant spenders. They do like nice things though, so I have to say that, their security though is more important than spending all their cash on looking good. They're going to try to do both. They're going to have the beautiful handbag, the nice shoes, the gorgeous dress or outfit, but they probably can find a good bargain because they want security. They want that bank account filled up. Now, one of the things that I want to say is that at best they teach other humans loyalty and devotion, hard work, stamina, and perseverance. And they have these gifts to give. And I just want to tell you one thing kind of personal. I don't have any Taurus in my chart, none. The only little thing that I have that's Taurus in my chart is my North Node. And wherever your North Node is, that is the energy you are supposed to learn in this lifetime. And you'll start getting those opportunities after about 36 years old. And so what I noticed is some of my dearest and closest friends who teach me so much in life are Tauruses, because I'm learning how to do that Taurus energy through watching my Taurus friends in my lifetime do it well. Tauruses usually have a craft mastered. They're not usually jack of all trades. Why? Because of the security. They have a deep, deep, deep relationship with self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-value. And they are here trying to establish being of value. And so they can be very diligent in their craft. Let's look at some Tauruses, famous Tauruses, okay? Just for you to put this idea in your head. Queen Elizabeth II, she's a Taurus. You can see it. What, she's 91, 2 years old, wearing pink hats. I mean, let's just go with this for a minute, please. Let's give the Queen a lot of credit. What is she, 92, 93? Somebody must know. Anyways, the last photo I saw of her, she's in a carriage with this glorious pink hat and this pink suit, pink shoes, pink earrings. She looked, well, like the Queen. She looked amazing, waving and shaking hands, I don't know, doing a humanitarian parade of sorts. And her faithful husband, Prince Philip, I don't know his birthday, but what, he's 95, right next to her doing his due diligence. She is so loyal to the monarchy. She is so loyal, she refuses to die. She doesn't want to pass her crown on. So here are other ones. Barbra Streisand, right? They usually do one or two things at this expert level. And also they usually do something that is of the senses. So the voice, sound. Music is so important to Tauruses. Stevie Wonder is also a Taurus. Audrey Hepburn, Eva Peron, wasn't she beautiful? Wow, did she ever set out to create security, to create value, self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence? Mark Zuckerberg, he is a Taurus. Talk about building security. It's really interesting. Leonardo Da Vinci, do I have that right? I gotta check on that because I think he's an Aries. Sugar Ray Leonard is a Taurus. What a handsome boxer. Wow, so handsome. You can see the Taurus. Very interesting here though, isn't it? Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard for a minute, because remember I told you that Taurus is actually ruled by Venus, which loves beauty, which values beauty, love, peace, and harmony, and then he's a boxer. So that's kind of an interesting anomaly. But I think he brought grace and tact and value to the sport of boxing. I think he raised the integrity with boxing. I also think that he was a truly nice human being and a kind man. And so I find that combination to be very interesting, because Tauruses don't really like to fight. Not really. And here he is, a boxer. So anybody who knows Sugar Ray Leonard or anything about him, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions about if he truly did raise the art of boxing and what he did for it. I think he really was a boxer with a lot of integrity. And that can be a dirty game, as we know. Who else do I have here? Oh my God, my favorite actor in the whole world is a Taurus. Daniel Day-Lewis. Is he not brilliant? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Now here's what's interesting about Daniel Day-Lewis. He can play a role and he completely hides himself. He can metamorphose into the most attractive, stunning, gorgeous, sexy, hot, amazing human being in one of his roles. And then he can flip and be like grotesquely ugly. Isn't it amazing? So he has the art of acting. Tauruses love the arts. Remember, Aphrodite. So, and Aphrodite rules the arts. So, beauty, peace, love, harmony, and the arts. And so I'm not surprised that we have so many actors and singers. Now, if you are involved with a Taurus, what they need from you is steadfast loyalty and fortitude. Tauruses don't make their minds up easily. It takes them a very long time to be thoughtful, and they want to be prepared. So if a Taurus is going camping, they want to be able to take time to prepare for all of the things they need while they are camping. And by the way, they will bring everything. If you have a good Sagittarius on your team, Sagittarius will bring the fun, but Taurus will bring everything to cook with, everything to sleep on, the most incredible rainproof tent if you live in Seattle. They will bring sunscreen. They will not forget one tangible thing that you need for all of your concrete needs. And they will probably even be the person to bring money on the camping trip. They'll bring their wallet or their credit card. And so Tauruses are absolutely amazing planners, and they think of all of those details and creature comforts. But if you are involved with the Taurus, they need a lot of earth in their life. They need flowers and plants and a yard and a swimming pool probably, and a beautiful porch with a swing on it. They want to be able to enjoy the outdoors. They don't want to be stuck inside or in an urban setting. They really need to get out and see the sunset and see the moonlight and talk underneath the stars. They want to hear a waterfall. They need a bubble bath. They need these things from their partner. And so think about that when you're trying to either seduce or find a gift for your partner. They want the most yummiest, expensive, by the way, bottle of wine, their favorite kind. They don't be cheap on their gifts, because these people actually know the difference. And if you got the beautiful, incredible, blanket at TJ Maxx, do not tell them what a buzzkill. They want the best of the best, and in whatever it is they value. So I'm not saying that they are frugal, but they really do value quality, and that's how they measure their worth. If you give them quality, they really do see how valuable they are to you by those choices that you make for them. If you're buying a gift for an Aquarian, they really do not, first of all, they don't even need a gift. And second of all, they really are just so happy that they got anything. And third of all, if you got it at TJ Maxx, they could give two shits. They don't care. A Taurus, they kind of care. Don't tell them. Anyways, if you are a Taurus, the thing that I would give you is open up your mind to new perspectives with people that you value. And be willing to walk down a different path and try something new. Don't feel that you just have to be a master of one craft. Try new things. And get out with your more spontaneous friends, like your Geminis, your Pisces, and your Sagittariuses. Because those people take more risks just inherently and naturally than you do. And they have a lot to teach you about spontaneity and playfulness and making it up as you go. So here's my challenge to give to my Tauruses. Little homework, spiritual homework assignment. Give yourself a day, any day you want. Let's say next Saturday. And wake up and literally walk through life and let every unexpected opportunity or thing that happens to you lead you to the next thing. And don't make up one darn thing about the day. Don't plan one thing, and see where the adventure takes you. And live a few days like that, where you just wander through life and you see what nuggets and golden opportunities that find you. And live spontaneously, taking risks, because when you do, that's when you can find your playfulness. And Taurus gets so serious. They get so serious in their ruts that they end up digging themselves in so down deep and become so gosh darn boring. I mean boring, because they don't want to do anything new because it's not safe or it's not secure. Now, this is not a real put down. This is just how a Taurus can grow. And I want to say one more thing. If your rising sign is Taurus, this is how you approach life. If your moon sign is Taurus, this is how you'll love. You'll need somebody who is very, very safe. Now, I have to tell you, both of my parents have Taurus moons, and a person who I loved so dearly had a Taurus moon, and my dog has a Taurus moon. I love Taurus moons. They are so phenomenal because they take good care of you. They take care of you probably better than a Cancer can take care of you, which is saying a lot. They take care of your every need. If you need a nurse in life, pray they have a Taurus moon, because they will love you in all the concrete in tangible ways. They will fluff your pillow and get you actually the most comfortable pillow in the world, turn on your favorite TV show, sing to you, play your music, cook your food. They'll even find you fuzzy, cozy socks to wear when you're not feeling well. They are wonderful. They are so good to you on a good day, and they are so good to you when you're feeling low. So if you have a Taurus, if you don't even know what your moon sign is, just write me and we'll look it up, because it's really fun to know what your sun sign is and what your moon sign is and what your rising sign is. And also there's another little trick here that I have to tell you, and that is the chart has 12 houses. If you have a lot of your planets in the second house, you have a lot of Taurus energy. So you may be like me with not one single planet in Taurus, but you might have a lot of planets in the second house. And if you're a Leo or a Scorpio, but it's in the second house, by the way, we find that out by having your exact birth time, then that is a Taurus filter in your chart, and you'll have a lot of Taurus energy. So it's really fun to know. And if you want to know what your planets are, you can just send me an email. And in all my free time, that's a joke, by the way. I promise I'll get back to you, but I will let you know what your signs are. So I would be happy to do that. Take care. I hope you liked my video, and happy birthday, Tauruses. Take good care. Bye.